Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Lady of the Throne Divine Astrology, where God dwells within me as me. If you are new to this channel, be sure to become a new subscriber by hitting that subscribe button. If you like or resonate with any of the messages here, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and feel free to drop a comment down below. Personal readings are available at really affordable prices if you are looking to find out what's going on in your love life or in your general life, spirituality, past life readings. All of that's available on my website. Go ahead and check that out. It's in the description box down below, and it also shows in the beginning of the video. Check it out if you're interested. Let's go ahead and get into the month of March in love, starting with the sign of Aquarius. Let's go ahead and get into your love guidance for the month of March. I'm going to start with the Aquarius women first, and then I'll go into Aquarius masculines. All right, so starting with the Aquarius females, March 2025 for your love life. Okay. There's going to be some type of big decision to make. I don't know if it's for you or if it's for the man you're connecting with. I don't know yet. But somebody has a big decision to make. I do know that. The decision for someone in this connection, it feels like it's the man who needs to make this decision. Money versus love. It has gotten to a point where someone needs to decide, what is it going to be? What side are they really on? Are they going to live with an extremely painful regret of choosing money over you? Or are they going to choose God over money? March is a month where this decision needs to be made. I don't feel like it's for you. I'm going to keep going and revealing more information, but right now I feel like it's a man. The number 14 or 5 could be very significant. This can be someone who's born on the 14th of a month or the 5th of a month. They could also be born in the month of May. It could be that their life path is a 5 or their destiny number is a 5 or something like that, or they could be a Leo. But whatever this is about, whoever this man is, he has to make one of the biggest decisions of his life. It feels like it's him, so I'm just going to go with that. My intuition is telling me that. He has to decide, am I going to put money before this person and end up ruining everything? Everything. This is a man who realizes how big this is now. This is very big. This is very, very, very important. This is something that has the power to change extreme dynamics within this connection overall. It can do great damage because maybe this man has been bribed in order to go against his love for you. And knowing what God has wanted him to do with you is very, very, very dangerous if he does not. This is about a man who could have been involved in drugs, street life, could have been like on the streets, could have been some type of gangster. He could have been working, he could have just been involved in something very bad. Could be a fraternity, a brotherhood. Whatever he's involved in, he's got to make a huge decision. So for you, whatever he's bringing, you're going to serve him. So if this is a man who is going to choose money over you, you're going to show him real drama if he does that. See, I don't think you're going to be showing him who you really are. in the month of March, I think you're going to show him who he thinks you're not in the month of March. And that's going to be very revealing and very, very important, because you're going to show him what it's like for someone to pretend to love someone for money. You're going to show him what that feels like if he still decides to side with the wrong side. Because I don't think he has realized how detrimental this has become to everybody's life involved. So you're going to show him what he does not expect from you. Because I think that this is someone who brought a lot of drama, but you can bring so much drama too. The number 23 can be important. You could be born on the 23rd. Someone involved could be born on the 23rd or born on the 5th. Some of you could be life path 5 or have a destiny number 5. Okay, so there's something here that there was just too much drama involved with this situation. It feels like heavy drug dealers or street life or gangsters or criminals. Like, it just feels like some like soldier soul type of energy. It's like it's this is weird, but this is all the energy that I'm getting. He feels broken. In March, this man is going to feel so broken on the inside, because he feels like he really shattered an entire situation with you. Not only did it affect you, but I think it's affected family. See, he has hurt people you love. Or maybe he hurt you because he affected people you love. Or he affected your job in a very bad way, negative way. He affected your well-being in a very negative way. How could men decide to do this to a woman? It's like, or how could a man decide to do this to a woman and get away with it? But since no one is doing anything about the situation, you're about to see real results of his actions. You're really going to see it. You're really going to see that God is not playing with him, and he's going to see it too, which is why in March he's going to have a huge decision to make, or some type of huge epiphany is occurring where he realizes who you really are to God, not to society. Because that's the problem. It's like either this is a man who's gotten pulled into some type of society versus choosing God. It's like the devil, angels versus demons. This man really has to see this as what it is and stop acting like all of this is not going on. Stop acting like he doesn't know the problem. The problem is they're pulling him in two different directions. God is like really giving him the hardest challenge of his life. It's like, are you going to sell out, or are you going to be with the love of your life? So it feels like someone who's just really into some stuff. So the good thing here, the good thing about this is that you have withdrawn from the situation, or you both have withdrawn. You both are single. Maybe if you've detached, you're gonna be by yourself for the most part in March, because you didn't know what he was trying to get you involved in, is what I'm getting. This could be a man who, like, for some of you, you may be with somebody that's getting you involved in things that you have nothing to do with. Nothing. How do you have, it's like, how would you have something to do with that if you've never even, like, you don't even live with him? And for some of you, if you do live with him, or if you do talk to him or live with him, is you still don't have anything to do with it. This could be something happening that you didn't even know he was doing. Some of you are about to find out more information about all the things this man has done to hurt you, because he tried to make it seem like you were, just because you're with him or just because you're like connected to him in some kind of way, that his problems are yours. But that has nothing to do with you. First of all, you're a woman. That has nothing to do with that. And then second of all, you didn't know what he was doing. That's the crazy thing. You didn't know what he was doing behind your back. I feel like you're finding out what he was doing behind your back from everybody else. Everybody's coming to tell you who did this to you. Everybody's coming to tell you that this man did this to you, that he lied on you, or possibly if he didn't lie on you, then he tried to pull you into something corrupt or something criminal, something in the, like street life or something like that. He tried to pull you into something like, I don't know, he tried to pull you into something because he really was trying to get you involved with a certain type of people of a certain type of caliber. He wanted you to join into something, and he kept encouraging you to join into something, but not telling you that this is not a good thing to join into. There's something involved that's very sinister. You're gonna withdraw from him. He's really hurt somebody, or hurt you, hurt something in your life because of this. And people are about to tell you what he did. You're going to hear a lot of confirmation from a lot of people around you telling you what he did. So what's the bad thing here? I mean, this is all bad, but I feel like the thing that you two disagree about in March is that he is going to be longing for you. Like, his soul, he's going to be aching for you. His heart, he broke his own heart. His heart is so hard, he's so broken, but you're heartbroken as well. Both of you are going to be really, really hurt by what's going on. Like, you're going to be upset with him because you didn't know what he was really doing, or maybe you knew what he was doing, but you found out that he didn't know what this situation will really be involved with. You know, it's like, I don't know if you're dealing with some type of like a guy who's a connect, you know, like he's the guy who has all the paraphernalia, you know. I don't know what this is. I'm picking up because I'm channeling your energy, Aquarius, so I'm picking up a very tense and very you're content. I'm picking up a content energy, like you're content and you're focused on your own life, but at the same time, you're not with this. It's like you're not with what he did to you, is what I'm getting. You didn't know you getting involved with him would be him like destroying something so pure. It's like all you did was love him, but then he was really trying to get you involved in something that was not of God. Listen, this is deep. So what's hiding here and what he does not know is that through all of the things that he's done to you, you're an abundant woman. He didn't know that. It's like this. How could a person try to do this to someone like you when you already have money? Like, come on. Or how could a person try to involve you in something or lie on you or say this and say that or do this and do that? Listen, I don't know what it is, but whatever he did, everybody's about to tell you what he did. You're going to be hearing it through YouTube videos. You're going to be hearing it through the news. You're going to be hearing it through politicians. Maybe it may be big for some of you. And if it's not that big, you're just going to hear it from certain family members. You're going to be hearing it from people, like a lot of people. Let me tell you why people are telling you. Not because they feel like you didn't, not, well, let's say this, not because they feel like you're not on to him and they're trying to like, you know, like just hack at the fact that you decided to love him. It's not that people are being rude about it. This month people are telling you for your protection, like they're telling you you did the right thing. You're going to hear so many people provide some type of accolades to you, some type of appreciation, some type of good, they're going to come from a good perspective, because you don't know how many people really love you. You don't know how many people like you. You don't know how many people care about you. People are going to be like, yeah, see, you know, like, I'm glad you figured everything. See, the thing is, you figured out everything on your own. That's the thing. You figured this all out by yourself. You didn't really need people to tell you. However, being that people knew, they probably didn't want to tell you, because you know how some people are. They may not want to get involved in family situations. Some people may not have said anything because they don't want to. Some people don't want to get in love with, get involved with people's relationships or marriages. Some people probably didn't want to tell you because, you know, maybe it's like you're a woman and that's like stuff that men have going on. Whatever it was about, people didn't want to like overstep their boundaries, and maybe people just didn't want to get in trouble if they said something. But not anymore. Your bravery has made other people brave, and has made other people able to come out and say what this man did to you. Now people are not afraid to tell you what happened. And they're going to be like, yeah, I'm so glad you figured this all out by yourself. But at the same time, we wanted to kind of like, that's why we were going against you and him connecting with each other, because you didn't know how he lied on you. You didn't know how he tried to get you involved in something that you don't have nothing to do with. Like, people were just like trying to move you away from him. Even though at the time, see, like, they were very careful with how they were doing it, because they didn't want you to think that they were just hating on you or that they just didn't like you. It's not that. Some of them probably were jealous of you and envious of you, but most of these people who did this, they were trying to tell you something else that they weren't really saying. For some reason, they weren't able to say it, or they were scared to say it. Maybe they didn't have all the full details, but they were trying to tell you the whole time that this man has decided to sell you out or something, or has decided to he's put money before you, or he's tried to sacrifice you. All of these people were trying to tell you that, right? They knew that you knew something. They knew that you were onto it, but they couldn't say anything. But you're going to see that through all of this, you're still a very opulent woman. You still have the high honor that you always had. People still love you like they've always loved you. The reason why you caught a lot of like negative attention and negative vibes from people is because it's like this. Everybody felt bad for you because of what he did to you, right? But then if you turn around and keep saying that you really love him, or you're like, you know, like you keep giving into the connection, then people are going to be upset with you, because they're like, we're trying to pull you away from him for a good reason, because we really care and love you. But the people need to see also how they did this. People came into the situation with ego, and they're not even connected to him either, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not making the money he's making or whatever. People could have come at you with some type of like ego trip, but who are you? It's like the way they were doing it is that's what you don't stand for. Your integrity is high above all else. Like, you don't care what is the situation going on. You're going to come to me respect whether you're trying to help me or not. So a lot of people were kind of upset about that part, because they weren't seeing that they were being toxic about it at the same time. People who really care and love you, what you know is that when people do, they come towards you, and you can feel that empathy or that genuine nature of a person coming towards you. So you could have put a lot of people in their place at one point. But see, a lot of people got it twisted. You weren't putting them in their place because you really love him. You were putting them in their place because they need to realize who you are. That's the thing. And that's the reason why you walked away from them, because you already knew something was wrong. But don't worry about it. A lot of prosperity and abundance and all kinds of stuff is coming to you, because I think if you have a decision now, you're going to choose you, because he put money before you. Or maybe this month he has a final decision to make about that. But listen, if he chooses money still, he's going to be broken forever. Mark my words. And everybody's about to reveal to you all the things he did. See, people were just leaving these breadcrumbs, bits and pieces, trying to tell you what he was really doing. But it's like, come on, people should know better. Don't come to a person with half the story. Tell the whole story. Keep it 100. Keep it real. Say exactly what was going on. Say exactly what he did. And if you know he did it, why didn't you take it to the law? Exactly. Now, let's get into the men. Aquarius masculines. There's this man. I'm sorry. There's this woman that you really, really love, and who you or maybe you really like her a lot, and you want to be in her life. And so it's like you're coming toward her, and you're like, look, I'm coming with an offer that you can't refuse. Whatever you have going on in March, you're creating a way for you to be with her. And whatever you're about to do, she's not going to be able to refuse it. She's not going to be able to say no. Because maybe you're used to her saying no. Maybe you're used to her turning a lot of other men down. Maybe you're used to her saying no, like, I don't want to be with anybody. You're used to her being a challenge, right? But in March, you're going to find a way that she's not going to be able to run from the connection. She's not going to be able to say no to you. You're going to do something where you put it right there in front of her so she can know, I'm right here. Say yes. You realize that your approaches in the past don't work. How can you just call her out of the blue and expect her to pick up the phone from a random number? Or how can you just DM her? You're going to look like a random person. How can you put yourself in a disguise and pretend to be somebody else and then lie to her and tell her it's not really you and expect her to really like you? You're realizing finally from your simple little mind here that the way to get with a woman like this is to actually show up and like be like, yeah, hey, what's up? Like in a real way, not in the way that you were doing it before. You want commitment with her. That's what you want. You want some type of oath, pledge, promise, and agreement with her. You want a serious agreement with her to where she cannot get out of it. Like, I don't know if you're about to put her in a contract, like a marriage contract, a legal, like a what do you call that? A justice of the peace thing. I don't know if you and her are just like, one day you might just take 2 hours out of your day, and it doesn't matter what she's wearing, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. I don't know if you're gonna pull up, tell her to hop in, tell her y'all about to go on a date, and and she could get dressed up or whatever, look nice, but maybe you're just gonna go right over to the justice of the peace, and nobody has to be there, and you're just gonna privately marry her. And maybe you're someone who doesn't want a lot of people to know. Maybe your families have gone against each other. Maybe it's a lot of drama and toxicity involved. But it's something you're going to do to where she is going to be with you, and you're going to know she's with you. I don't know if like this is your way of making it real, making it permanent, but you're trying to come with some offer that she's not going to be able to easily get out of. Maybe some men who feel like this get women pregnant. So for some of you, you could be ready to hurry up and get to her, to hurry up and impregnate her. You're just ready to get her pregnant. For some of you, it's like, yeah, but it's going to be very private. It's like, of course, people she knows may see her pregnant, of course. And when people ask her who's the baby daddy, and if she starts saying she doesn't know, then she's going to look like a garden tool. But for you, she may not care about that. For you, she might be like, yeah, I don't even know, and I don't care what y'all say, because I know exactly who it is. It's just that I can't say anything. And she's going to keep it 100 and just be quiet the whole time. So I don't know if you're trying to knock her up, make her be quiet about it, and that's what it's going to be, so you can make sure she's not going anywhere. It's like a woman you want to be stuck to you for 18 years or better. Or you're gonna marry her and make sure she's serious about that, and you guys are married, because it's not easy to get out of marriages. So even if you got married at Justice of Peace, it's still not easy to get out of marriages in general. It's a lot of paperwork and lawyers involved and things like that. So you may trap her in some type of way. You're about to trap this woman. That's what you're about to do. You're about to make sure she doesn't have the ability to be with anybody else. And you're not going to do it in a toxic way. You're going to do it in the right way. Marriage or baby. All right. For her, she is going to be... So what she wants, I got the message of full moon. You know what that means? A full moon cycles mimic a woman's birth, the birthing process of having a child, the maternity process. So when the moon is full, it means that is when the woman is ready to give birth to the child. That's the 9 months right there. That's what she wants. She wants a baby with you, is what I'm getting. She's ready to have a baby. She's ready to have a future with you. She wants to be connected to you too, but if you don't want everybody to know, that's fine. People don't have to know, but she just wants what she really wants. That she really wants a family, or she wants what she wants. And she's like, yeah, I'll let you give that to me. I'll let you do that with me. I don't, you don't tell nobody. She may be telling you better not tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. So it's like a situation where you and her are having an agreement that you don't want anybody in your business. No family members, no friends, no public shows of affection. Nothing. Everything needs to be completely private and behind closed doors. Listen, guys, I don't think that this is far-fetched. I have seen celebrities be able to pull this off and nobody knows about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, how do you think Denzel Washington had kids? Does he have kids? He better have kids. I think so. But how do you think that happened? Nobody knew the lady was pregnant. Nobody was paying attention to any of this. That's the thing. When you talk about Denzel Washington, you don't talk about his wife. You talk about him. The wife can be hidden too. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've seen certain people be able to have whole situations and nobody really pays attention. Like Pharrell Williams. Okay, Pharrell has sons and everything. Like, he has kids, right? Who knows? Like, the only way you know is when he talks about it, or when, if he brings a child on a red carpet or something. But other than that, you're not going to know all of that. That's very private. So the thing is, whoever this is, you guys have an agreement that everything really could be private if that's what you both want. It doesn't have to be publicly announced at all. Even if you have to go really far to another country to do things because of privacy concerns, then that's fine. All right, so what's the good thing here between you and this woman? This is gonna be your guys' evil eye protection. This is why this is happening, because you guys know that a lot of people send evil eye your way, because they're very jealous and envious of you both. You both are golden to God or something like that. Like, you both are very, 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 very either popular, or you both get a lot of attention. This can be two really popular people. Really people who are always in your business. That's why. So you two already have a clear understanding of what needs to be done in order to move forward. This is the kind of connection where people just can't know anything. You cannot tell nobody nothing. She can't say anything in order for this to happen. I feel like you're about to trap this woman. I'm telling you. I see paperwork. I really do. I see like you're about to make her sign a non-disclosure statement or agreement to, not talk about it, talk about the connection, or she's about to make you sign that. When you get married, it's going to be it's going to be at the justice of peace, and you're just both going to be married. Nobody else is going to know. And like, you're going to you're going to go and pick her up, and y'all are really going to go do that, is what I'm getting for some of you. Or you're going to have a private baby, like a secret child. Okay, so it's either one of those ways. So what's the bad thing here, what's not good about this in March, is that you both are in great despair deep down inside. There's a lot of sorrow between the two of you deep down inside. It's a lot. And I think it's because so many things have happened to hurt this love. A lot of people came against this love because they thought that you two coming together was going to be the worst thing for the world. But you two coming together is the best thing for the world. But when you have satanic cults involved, they're going to shift other people's perspective of it. Some of you may have family members or friends who are involved in something that's not right, and trying to come against your connections, and it's the closest people to you guys that did this to you. So what's hidden here, what's hiding, is what she doesn't know, Aquarius masculine, is that you've been having bad dreams or nightmares, bad thoughts, bad ideas, because it's like you can see her walking away from you or leaving you, and you never get an opportunity to be with her, and that's driving you insane. It's like something that's depressing you. It's something that's very painful to you. It's like you don't ever want to see her away from you or not with you. That's why you're about to make sure you lock her down. You're going to make sure that whatever you're about to do by getting her pregnant or marrying her, or maybe you're going to like get a secret house, like a safe house, like some type of high profile, high tech house that like is so secluded and private. People that even live around this place can't really say anything. It's like a high security protection place where people can't really say anything. So when people, if people like when they see her around, the people don't even say anything because all of them could be high profile around you guys. You guys may live, maybe thinking about moving her around other celebrities or something, and like they don't say anything because they're celebrities too, and they know how it feels when people open up their mouths. So they're keeping quiet and private too. You're going to be around some really billionaires or millionaires together, or if not, then you're going to move her to, you and her and your family are going to move to a different country or something in order to keep away from mainstream media. It's something that you're about to do, and you're taking this seriously, and all the plans are getting kicked into action in March, and she's about to be involved in your life for real. That's what I'm getting. That's all I have for Aquarius masculines. That's what's coming up in March. Thank you.